Here's Okongwu. Williams the same. Tough drive and finish as Brooks going right at Reza Shea.
Reza Shea is not
strange in kind of the attitude and approach on what they wanted to do. Johnson. Brooks.
Devin is arguing that he grabbed.
Hawks come in here. Brooks on the switch. Daniels knifing to the basket. It's working on the slender. Reza Shea gets a shot up. No. Williams fighting.
Getting called for a lot of fouls.
Reza Shea comes up the screen. He fires it. Okongwu drives the lane inside. No.
And hopefully you got some help down there where he can just force him underneath the bucket.
No Trae Young, no Kristaps Porzingis. And an offense.
Officials are, unlike the Indiana game, they're calling everything.
Keep fourth one here. Brooks all over him with a switch. Johnson up control by Daniels. Up the floor, Reza Shea. Dunn on the drive. Kicks it to O'Neal. Dunn's missing his top three-point shooting. Okongwu
from out there.
Book sees a double team, lines up, and drops it off inside, and a whistle and a foul.
But nice.
He was passing the basketball.
Well, I think he was.
There you see Kristaps Porzingis remains sidelined. And injuries. But yeah, he gets healthy. Trae Young gets healthy.
How connected this team was with him being out.
Reza played the passing lanes. Phoenix number 6 in deflections. Atlanta number 9. Reza Shea catches 2-3. Johnson able to get a hand on it. Dillon able to gather on the turn. Alexander Walker. Like the third time that Alexander Walker keeps looking back at the
only replay. Okay.
You need one coach with a tablet. You need another coach with Booker with Kennard in his hip pocket.
Yeah, but he can get his shot off on that guy.
3 on the shot clock.
Yeah, but again, defense, Mark Williams.
Great hustle by Williams. Ran the floor. Didn't get the payoff.
Again, he's going to have bad nights shooting. He can't stop.
And Gillespie working on the veteran Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Collin on a drive. Just his second made field goal in his 11 minutes. Brooks on the drive. Anything in his sight as Quinn Snyder is again. Walker will jump it up. On the drive. 3 on the shot clock. Tracy throws it away. Off to Dillon Brooks. With another steal, an 11-2 Phoenix run as Quinn Snyder's going to turn back to
people trying to figure out why he can get away with stuff and why he's so good. That's why.
Season at USC. Brooks backing down, finds Livers. Okongwu trying to match it, won't get it. Good box at that time by Jordan, especially defensively.
Right there, that's what. If Daniels is going
lead to 8. Final 147 of the quarter. Seen him play confidently without scoring the basketball. Crowd was ready to erupt there. Colin Gillespie with a near steal. He does. Good one.
Right there on the moment to make them scream.
Okongwu spins, ripped away by Goodwin. Suns on the break. Brooks. Daniels probing the defense. Jumps a pass into the corner.
Get rid of it, man.
Final seconds. Brooks on the drive.
Again, you're not going to hold them down as we've seen this season.
Gillespie up. Runs unlike anything we've seen in the last 2 seasons. Bench, he's got a dozen. Josh Shea up the floor now for Atlanta. Hawks closing out a West Coast swivel. Dunn stepping out defensively on Johnson. Reza Shea puts it on the deck, drives across the lane out of the huddle.
Yes, you and I think on the same wavelength. Go right ahead.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Collins walking.
He's sorrowful with his injury. He's one of the first ones out there egging the crowd. Defensively, they have pretty much put a shadow on.
Daniels drives inside, cut off there by Booker. Swing it around, Alexander Walker. Tied up there by Livers. Good. Livers puts it on the deck. Off to Dunn. crossing up Johnson. The collision there with Alexander Walker that will get Alexander Walker
the shots, but he knew he would pay a price as well.
Yeah, you were mentioning Jordan 11, equivalent to 4th best in the league, and I got to give credit to Stephen.
Over in China, where he did some things that really opened the eyes of everyone.
Out the book, just smothering defense by Dunn. Nearly. Alexander Walker off the inbound, nearly traveled. Richards able to close him off, has it knocked free. Phoenix turnover, Reza Shea up the floor. Pulls.
Ball, that's it, doesn't matter how big you are.
Reza Shea able to pick the pocket. Go foul that was called on Dylan Brooks. They will update you on Zachary Reza Shea.
But I am so thankful because he could have easily fell on his head when you're taken out of the air, right? And in that situation,
the discussion is about a 9-0 Atlanta run here. 107
on a run just based on that.
And this is 3 steals in a row now by Atlanta. Daniels with the offensive glass work. Okongwu for 3. Scoops it out to Gillespie. 3 on the shot clock. They reverse it. Baseline look for number 4 on Mark. 3rd team foul. Well, 9 of those points off the 12-0 run.
About the NBA 24-second shot clock. You always have an
here along with Royce O'Neal, Mark Williams, Dylan Brooks. Booker on the drive.
Or not. He's down.
Alexander Walker to the left hand. Leaves it short. Atlanta coming back the other way in a 4-point game.
That's what you're trying to get now.
Lead back to 3. Johnson, right wing, Okongwu. And hits.
Not just with his rebounding, but the Hawks really trying to what?
Get the steal. Captain Gillespie, back to Booker. Suns in transition. Pull up 3 for Booker. Corner on the kick. Okongwu, 4 on the shot clock. From the corner, Alexander.
Yeah, but again, it goes back to the shot clock. If he had a chance, he'd take that back.
Some big shot making. Here's Brooks. Back-to-back 30-point games. First time in his career here for Atlanta.
Yeah, you look at Daniels and you're thinking that he's not.
Pivotal rebounds to keep their offensive possessions alive. Booker on the drive.
This is Devin time.
Booker working on Krejci, tied up in traffic. Alexander Walker.
That was a huge pickup for Atlanta. It's wheelhouse.
And you don't want to dribble right at Alexander Walker. Brooks, Gillespie, attacking Krejci. Brooks.
Oh, I mean, gee. But again, they had a foul to give. Substitution here with Royce.
They're going to go small here as Williams. Gillespie on the drive, pull up in the paint.
Need to block out right away.
Johnson inbound at Okongwu, fouled by Ryan Dunn.
It really puts you in a tough position.
Johnson gets it into Okongwu. And then we're going to get a jump ball.
He's going to go behind him. That's where he's going to tip the ball.
Yeah, looking for Daniels and Alexander Walker. Fouled quickly there by Jordan Goodwin. So
you have a lesson game. Get back to that level. And so this is a learning game here.